around the Quakertown area, points on east of Quakertown. You're in the thick of it right now. So we have 32 right over here. Frenchtown, you want to make sure that you're in your safe location. Holland, also Knock-a-Mixon. Bedminster, you're also dealing with some of this heavy rain right now. So again, we are on the air for this tornado warning. This is probably one of the more vivid couplets that we've seen over the last couple of hours, where we have some of that, the banding of the inbounds and outbound winds very close together here. So from Richland toward Paletown, also as you kind of work your way a little bit closer to 563, this is the area. If I'm mentioning any of your communities right now, you absolutely want to be indoors in a basement if you can. So this cell is moving east. It's moving rather quickly at about 35 miles per hour. You can see some of the communities here. The worst of the impacts will be getting to you around 535 in Bedminster, Pipersville around 541. And as we zoom in a little bit closer, you can actually see some of the streets here. So we have Ridge Road right in here. To the west of that, we have around 563. We have Old Bethlehem Road also within that polygon, and also South Park Road. Now, areas that are just to the east here, 113, also 611, you're also within that cone. So you want to make sure you are down to your basement. If you don't have a basement, you want to get into an interior room, a closet, or a bathroom and stay there until the tornado risk is no longer out there. We are on the air at least until 5:45, or when the National Weather Service possibly decides to expire the warning if the tornado threat is no longer there. So if you're just joining us on the air right now, we have two different tornado warnings. You can see this one to the north. It's pretty small in size. It's gotten smaller and smaller as time has gone by, but that's until 5:30. This is the larger warning that we're watching here across portions of Bucks County, and then it enters into Hunterdon County in New Jersey. At this point, there has not been a tornado confirmed by anybody in the public, but we have had reports of damage from some of these cells that have been moving through the Lehigh Valley today. And as we kind of zoom on in here, you're not just seeing rain. Where you see some of this gray popping up on radar, that's an indication of hail. I haven't seen any reports of it, but we very well could be dealing with up to quarter-size hail as some of these storms continue to propagate their way to the east here. So looking at a few more communities, again, Richland points on east toward Knock-a-Mixon, Bedminster. You are dealing with the heart of this storm right now that has the capabilities of producing a tornado. As we mentioned earlier, the ingredients are there today. We do have the spin in the atmosphere, so it's not going to take a whole lot for a tornado to occur, and chances are if a tornado does occur, you're not going to see it because of all of that heavy rainfall. These are just a couple of the storm reports that have come in so far. The most significant report that we've gotten in has been from the area of Weisenberg Township. This report came in around 4:15, so the threat has moved out of that area. But with the report, trees and wires have been reported to come down. Also, a torn-off roof, a partially torn-off roof of a building. And the National Weather Service is saying that this is possible tornado damage. So although we haven't had any visual confirmation of a tornado,